It sounds crazy when I say it out loud, but this is our new home, Kimberleyjo. Until this year, we hadn't even set foot on a narrowboat. We are Tony and Sonia, and after more than 20 years of teaching, we thought you only live once, and it was time that we had some adventures. We would love it if you came along with us.
Welcome to another vlog. We're still at Napton, still a little bit croaky, got a bit of a cold. We was on the holiday. Me and Sonia both did, but mine just seems to have lingered and lingered and lingered. My voice is getting more Barry Whitish by the second. Basically, like I say, we're still at Napton. This weekend, we've got a busy weekend. We've got two different things. We've got one of Sonia's boys, Mitchell. His wife, Olivia, has got her 30th birthday. 30. He's married to a 30-year-old. Frightening. So we've got to go back to South London, like Gravesend, for that. That's on Saturday night, and then straight away the next day it's Sonia's other boy, Jack. His son, he's got a son, oh my goodness, his son James, is his christening, so we've got to go back for the christening as well. So a busy weekend, but then obviously we'll be back here. We're staying here for a little while longer. We want to stay for next week, back to the potting shed for the music, and there's a music quiz as well. And then hopefully we'll be making our way up towards Braunston, another one of our favourite places. So thanks for coming along, thanks for joining us again.
Just to show you, it's not just cars that we break.
And new boats.
Oh, just to show you, it's not just boats that we break.
We are broken down on the M20.
Oh, two bus, comes there. There we are.
So we are broken down on the M25. So we've got quite a busy weekend this weekend. We've got daughter-in-law's 30th birthday, which we're on our way to right now.
But we're not.
We're not, but we were supposed to be.
We were.
And then we've got the James's christening tomorrow, which is all the way around the other half of the M25.
Yeah, and then from there we go all the way back.
Then, yeah, from there all the way back to Napton. So, poor little car has just given up in protest.
Yeah, we only had it 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months worth of car. But I think it's something quite simple. The AA are on the way. But it's getting cold now.
If it turns out to be the battery, then big trouble. Batteries and us.
I know where you can get a cheap battery. Anyway,
Yeah.
a lovely weekend.
Come along for the journey. Oh,
Don't.
no.
Right, son, so how long in the end were we stuck on the hill at the side of the motorway?
Oh, it's over 2 hours, when about 2.5 hours it was in the end.
Yeah. And then what do we do afterwards?
Oh, we went, well, we cracked on, boom,
Yeah.
to Olivia's 30th birthday party, which was amazing. It was
Yeah,
lovely.
you nearly killed us all, both of us.
I nearly killed us both. Because right, we broke down on a smart motorway, which I hadn't realised quite how scary that is, to be honest with you. And luckily, I noticed a little yellow lay-by.
So why is it scary?
Because there's no hard shoulder.
Right.
So if we'd have broken down a little bit further along, we'd have had to pull over in the slow lane, which isn't very slow, which I can vouch for. But we went, the AA guy said, well, the police were going to slow the traffic. And the AA guy said, I'll flash my lights and then you go, because they're going to ring me when the traffic's been slowed. So he flashed his lights. So I went, and nearly hit about 3 cars. But the reason I went was he flashed his lights, but he said he didn't flash his lights when I spoke to him on the phone.
He definitely did, I saw it.
But he definitely did. So whether he knocked them with his knee or something, but as luck would have it, we escaped.
Yeah, and what was the problem anyway?
The throttle sensor something.
Yeah.
So he got us going, but basically we couldn't go above 50 miles an hour. The minute we did, it just cut out again. So he gave us some tactics to work with it, which we did for a couple of days, and I took it back to the garage where we bought it, and they fixed it for me, which is brilliant. And they are really good, actually, the garage. They were a really lovely bunch of people.
Yeah, and here we are, back on the canal, and Sonia back in her pyjamas.
I'm always in these pyjamas, right? I do wash them, and I have got other pyjamas. It's just that these are the ones I seem to be wearing every time we get the camera.
What's the job you're going to do on the boat in a minute? Son? What? No, just asking you.
I'm going to go and do the Elsan.
Okay, and so you're going to get changed, are you? Oh no, so what are you going to do?
I'm going to put on my big coat and my wellies.
So you're going to go down the towpath, do the
No
Elsa
one will know.
in your pyjamas, but with wellies and your big coat. Okay, that's fine.
Oh my God.
Just wanted to get it on camera, that was all.
I'm so scary.
Say goodbye to the viewers.
Bye, viewers.
So that's just throwing the leaves anywhere, look. Nothing about the environment. All the leaves down here, look what she's done. Look, all of these leaves.
This is our last full day in Napton. So where are you off to?
Lower Shackleton?
Shackborough.
Shackborough.
To take the car there. So it's halfway between here and Braunston. So what we'll do is we'll take the car today and then pick the car up halfway so it's less cycling to do.
That's the plan.
How many miles, do you know?
Nope.
About 20 minutes apparently.
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes supposed to be. Hopefully it's nice and cold so it'll freeze some of the mud.
It is cold, so I'm not going to be out here for very much longer.
Right.
Go on then, bye.
Bye.
Be careful.
Off we go again.
Yeah, we spent about 2 weeks in Napton, which has been really useful because we've both been poorly.
Yep.
And it gave us a chance to get ourselves sorted out and recover from our illnesses.
Yeah, the last thing you'd seen me doing yesterday was going off on the bike. It was supposed to be a 5-minute car drive followed by a 20-minute bike ride. First of all, the roads were all closed, so it took me about 10 minutes to drive it, which isn't too bad. But then coming back, the towpaths are unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I had to like walk a load, ride a little bit, walk a load, ride a little bit. And that took about an hour and a half. I was exhausted because I'm riding that bike in the mud. I've never known anything like it. So it worked because it's about 4.5 miles or something, so 4.5 miles. Walking it would have taken forever, so it did work, but yeah, wasn't the best first go with the bike.
But you got back.
Yeah, made it. Still here, still alive. Very Bear Grylls it was. Yeah, so we're off to Braunston.
Yeah, Braunston today.
About halfway I'm going to jump off and pick up the car and drive it the rest of the way. So we got the car there, so we need it for Monday. Napton was lovely.
Love Napton, yeah. It's
Yeah.
a really nice place to spend a little bit of time actually. But we're ready to move.
Yeah.
Luckily we feel well enough. We wasn't really ill, were we? It was just draining.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't even notice it most of the time, but then anything like any physical activity just absolutely knocks us both out. And the thing we forget about winter as well is like in the summer, you just get up, turn on the engine, off you go. It takes what, about 2 minutes, doesn't it? But in the winter, you've got to like take the canopy all down, put the shoes back away, get your coat, bike's got to go away, everything.
Took ages.
Yeah, it took absolutely ages. So yeah, it takes more like an hour than 5 minutes in the winter.
I
Which
don't know what the time is now.
yeah, it's about 10 o'clock. It's about 10 in the morning. So yeah, it's taken us about an hour this morning, roughly, to get all these things done.
But we'll get faster, I think.
Yeah.
We will get faster. We found a place for the bike now in the well deck.
Yeah, it fits quite well.
That fits quite well there, so that means we'll have to keep moving that. Yeah, the canopy, it's funny because the canopy's got all condensation in it, So when you take it down, it just gets soaked.
And the other thing as well is, if you notice, I keep getting little cuts on my head, right? It's not my like homage to Gorbachev. It's just because the boat's small, every time I bend down to do something, I bang my head. Especially if you get distracted, like to say something takes your attention just as you're bending down, and you just kind of lose all sense. So yeah.
I come home and I go, what have you done now?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Anyway.
Yeah, come and join us. In case you haven't said that already.
You'll join us again.
Again.
Beautiful house up there. When Sonia drives in the morning on like Mondays and Tuesdays, she goes around the other side of it. It's just like 360 degrees views all the way round. I know that's what 360 degrees means, by the way, I was just joking. But also, we've seen the size of the moles around here. Unbelievable. That's why they had to put that fence up. On the left here, this is the entrance to the Grand Union. Looks like quite a grand entrance actually. We did think about going up there, but obviously in the winter, with all the closages, with all the lock closures, we did think about going up there, but with all the lock closures, we thought we didn't know that bit, so we would leave it. So that's into Grand Union. And the weird thing is, the Oxford now, this straight bit here, is now also the Grand Union, which is a bit bizarre because it turns back into the Oxford. And on this side, I'm going to say it very quietly so Sonia doesn't hear. This was the place where she had nightmares before and nightmares since. She wakes up in the middle of the night screaming about when she went into there with the wind and it turned around and she couldn't get back out. And it's, oh my God! I am travelling with, it's either Cliff Richard or Peter Pan, because she is obsessed with shadows. She's been on at me to get a picture of our shadows for ages. So here we are. Oh, and mine, she hasn't got a woolly hat on, she's got a proper weird shaped head, didn't she?
Late ones. It's a murder.
Anyone want to buy a do-a-rapper? Comes with indoor trees.
Over that kind of cool when you're on the Oxford because you can see round the bend. So I know that there's a boat coming, but guess what? We're going to meet each other right on the apex of this bend. So I'm going to slow down a little bit because that is just the worst. You see the boats just over there. Past the bend. From here on in, I'm going to be keeping my eyes open for Tony because he should be, we're about halfway now, and he walks at about the same speed as the boat goes. So we should kind of meet any time soon. And away there in the distance on the bridge, I think I can see His Highness. Just waiting for us, I don't know if you can spot him. That definitely looks like him to me. See, that is just some random bloke standing on a bridge in the middle of nowhere. So there he is. Finally met up. Pull over and pick him up at the bridge.
The Hillbilly Hot Tub. So we're just coming up to the bit where you go into Braunston. There's a few boats moving about actually, I keep seeing. There's another one going.
Oh, they're not on the water boat. I'll be a pain in the bum.
This is one where last time Sonia wasn't happy with how she did this, she just caught it slightly. So she reckons
Goes
this
like
time, this time she's going to nail it.
Oh, I don't know.
First attempt got 2.3 for the judges. We're looking for a big improvement. So here we go. This is on the approach. Cut to tension with a knife. Slowly easing in. She may have gone early. Judge is having a very careful look at this. You'll remember the Commonwealths. And it's looking very good. Looking very good, looking very good. Her coach, big smile on his face. The hours of training are paying off. Now hoping there's no boats coming from this direction and that the water point is free. And I can confirm the water point is free. Yes, the water point is free. So can she finish it off? Tony is now going to the front of the boat.
So most of these here are by rope, as you can see just there. But we haven't got a rope along here at the back of the boat.
Can't get one in.
And we can't get one in, so we're going to use a pin.
Let's see, we've tried.
So yeah, we're going to use a pin. as always, I get sent for the camera, you see.
I know you would, but you don't get sent to the camera.
What did you say?
Don't get the camera. Being sent.
So yeah. So anyway, here's our mooring. If you're a fan of the channel, you might recognise it. It's one of our most favourite moorings there. You just got the slope goes right up to where that church is where Braunston itself is. It's got pub, chip shop, or 2 pubs, chip shop, like a local shop and that as well for local people. We get solar all day here, absolutely all day long, as long as it's not raining and cloudy. So yeah, one of our favourite moorings, and the car is just up the hill, so it's nice and easy to get around as well. Welcome to Braunston.